Few people who do not know J.K. Rowling, originally Joanne Rowling, are the creator of the Harry Potter series. She was born in 1965 in Britain. J.K. Rowling rose to fame by writing the Harry Potter series, books that have been translated into more than 65 languages and published in approximately 450 million copies. The Harry Potter series has been one of the best-selling storybooks in the world, with the Sunday Times estimating Rowling's fortune at $1 billion in the list of the richest women in the world, making her the 13th richest woman in Britain. Subscribe our YouTube channel to watch the rest of this video and more. The remarkable thing about Rowling is that she is named after some of the world's greatest politicians such as Vladimir Putin. In 2007, The Times named Rowling the second most influential person of the year after Putin. Forbes magazine named Rowling the 48th most popular celebrity in 2007. Rowling currently undertakes and supports many humanitarian and philanthropic activities. J.K. Rowling, like many other writers, has been interested in writing since she was a child. Sometimes she wrote, but early she did not have good writing to present. From that time on, she had a special interest in the Potter family name. A story that has become very popular since her childhood is that when Rowling was 6 years old, she wrote a short story about a rabbit and named it Rabbit. Rowling's mother praised her daughter after reading the story, and Rowling replied to her mother, "So let's print it." Rowling said of this memory years later that "I do not know where it came from. It was really strange." After graduating from Rowling School, she took the Oxford University exam but was not accepted, and Rowling parents encouraged her to study French at the University of Exeter in England because they thought French was more widely used than English. It was in 1990 that the first idea for the Harry Potter story came to her. According to Rowling, the idea of writing Harry Potter came to her mind during a long train journey, and it was there that she created the characters in the story. Success J.K. Rowling has not been the way we see her today. She has endured many hardships in life and has come to this position from a pure idea and work on it. After graduating from university in 1990, Rowling worked as a secretary and translator, and 2 years later married a journalist, resulting in a daughter named Jessica. But after 2 years, Rowling realized that her husband was not the man she had dreamed of. Finally, in 1993, after a heated argument, Rowling's husband kicked her out of the house, and they eventually divorced. The divorce had a devastating effect on Rowling's morale, leading her to the point of suicide. Rowling, who had lost her job and was struggling with depression, tried to calm herself down by writing and working on the Harry Potter story that came to her mind 3 years ago. Rowling went to cafes for a long time, working on her story there until she finally finished her first book and sent it to several publishers. At first, about a dozen major publishing houses rejected her book, but a small publishing house agreed to publish it with a salary of €1,500 as a salary for her. Rowling was a writer who continued to write with little poverty and expense but high hopes. Her daughter Jessica was one of her readers who read her story and was eager to know where the story would end. "I came to conclusion what I want to do was write a novel," Rowling recalled. "But my parents, who both grew up in poor families and neither of them went to college, said that my imagination is a strangely entertaining personal phenomenon that never goes away and does not provide for me financially. But I did not hear them. So they hoped to get me a professional and efficient degree, but I wanted to study English literature." Rowling signed her first book under her own name, Joan Rowling, but because young people at the time did not value women writers, the director of Bloomsbury Publishing asked her to sign her book under a pseudonym. For this reason, the name J.K. Rowling was recorded in the Harry Potter books from that time on, and this name remained on her books. In 1996, the first series of Harry Potter books was released, and within a few weeks, all the books were sold. The first volume of the Harry Potter books was 120 million copies, which was quickly translated into various languages and sold worldwide. It was in 1998 that the Harry Potter story first became a film, and at the request of Rowling, all the actors were selected from the British cast. And in 2006, the last series of Harry Potter books was written and published. J.K. Rowling has several other books besides Harry Potter. From 1997 to 2017, J.K. Rowling has won numerous awards and honors. She has won the British Children's Book of the Year award more than 4 times. She was awarded Hans Christian Andersen Prize in 2010 and the British Royal Family Honorary Award in 2017.